What's up, guys? I am back with a daily tea. I know it's Sunday, and I usually post these videos on Tuesday and Thursday, but I've just been so busy, and I've been really just everywhere right now. I know this is actually lemonade from Cookout. I actually got this is the only sport I'm only doing for the week because I'm going to be so busy this week. I have 2 tests back-to-back days. I have a presentation for my part 1 of my project for my psych class. I have to get a filling at the dentist on Thursday. Then I have open interviews to go to Cookout, go to that. And somehow I'm going to find time to go see A Star Is Born on Sunday with my roommate. So I'm currently in like the position where I'm like, okay, do I go home and then drive all the way back? Because I'm just like, I have like a 2-day break, but it's only just like Thursday and Friday off, so it's technically fall break, they're calling it, even though it's really not. I'm just like, well, my workshop's canceled on Wednesday. It's supposed to be from 5 to 6:30, so I could just leave at 5 and then get home at 6, go to the dentist, and then just leave on Saturday. So I'm just like, nah, I don't know. I really don't know. So, I'm totally trying to decipher that. Finally got an estimate back from my car, so I'm just going to call Progressive and get that worked out. I was in an accident like last month, and we're trying to figure out like the settlement so far. So I figured I'd just get this out of the way while I'm having dinner eating Cookout. So yeah, so let's just start off with the most recent stuff. Kanye West. I'm just slapping my little notepad on my calculator for dramatic effect right here. Listen, I did not stay up and watch SNL, but y'all, the responses I watched this morning were just, it was too funny. So basically, from what I saw, and from the videos I've seen, Kanye basically went on a MAGA rant, and he had the MAGA hat on with a Colin Kaepernick sweatshirt. I'm just like, damn. And then, as if it wasn't bad enough, he even posted the hat again, and did this doggone post that pissed everybody off. A couple of people that I follow on Instagram were basically leaving comments and I'm following him, just being like, the official, I'm done with you. I'm like, damn. Y'all are really serious. People are dragging him. Chris Evans dragged him, which was just like amazing because he's aware of the struggle, because Kanye made a tweet about doggone First Amendment, which pissed me off. Because my parents are African, I know the family stories of what happened during the slave trade over there, so that pissed me off. Then Lana Del Rey read him, and she even performed at his wedding, so I'm like, dang. I'm like, you got Lana mad? I've never seen Lana Del Rey mad like this. I'm like, oh, man, that's crazy. But honestly, I was just looking forward to see how Kim was going to spin this on Twitter, because I'm just like, well, you had a lot to say back in April. What you got to say now? Whew, man. Alright, let me just go through like the possible like negative stuff, and I'm probably just going to like go to like the more positive stuff just to get the heavy stuff out of the way. Bill Cosby went to court finally to get sentenced. He's getting 3 to 10 years for basically drugging Angela Constand, but not the actual assault. Basically, he'll be out by the 10. He's in a state maximum facility. People are kind of like having a lot of feelings about it. My opinion is this: I learned how to like separate Bill Cosby and Cliff Huxtable a long time ago, because I did not know Bill Cosby. I knew Bill Cosby was not Cliff Huxtable. That's basically that. And Bill Cosby, he made a lot of content that was involved in my childhood. If y'all are 90s babies, y'all remember Fat Albert and Little Bill, okay? Little Bill was the first books that my parents got me and my brothers and my sister into reading. They would read us that. We would read on our own. Like, this is before we had Leapfrog. Like, we would read Little Bill. We watched it on little, like, orange VHS tapes. And, like, I remember going to my Uncle Jill's house and finding like our old boxes that we moved with, and the VHS tapes were still there, and I was like, wow, Little Bill, that was like way back. And this before I knew, and I watched it before I knew Bill Cosby was writing it. This is when, you know, the first allegations came out. I found out he actually did a little Bill. I'm like, this man, like, basically, like, raised me from my childhood. I'm like, damn. And it just, you know, it sucks, but, you know, people aren't what we see, you know, in celebrity. You know, there's a lot of dark secrets that happens, you know, behind the scenes and all of that. And, you know, I'm glad that he's serving the time, but at the same time, we need to keep that same energy for when Harvey Weinstein goes to trial, for when Les Moonves goes to trial, for when Kevin Spacey goes to trial, because they just got him on charges. They just charged him. Keep that same energy, because honestly, people who do that kind of ish should be locked up. That's basically that. Oh man, the heavy stuff is so hard today. So the Brett Kavanaugh situation, I watched clips of like the live stream. It was happening on YouTube. I watched parts of it, and it sucks how basically you have to go in front of the Supreme Court to basically tell the case of your story to be believed, but they still want to give them the nomination, but they're delaying it prior to FBI investigation. Honestly, I believe Dr. Ford. Honestly, the fact that she's coming out with this 30 years later, risking her career, willing to take a lie detector test, and they're still not believing her. It just sucks. It really sucks. But that's the America we live in. And this is why it's so important to vote. We need people who are going to enforce change to these policies and do right by all of us. That's basically that. Okay. Now as this Beyonce drummer thing, look, I pushed the story aside because her story sounded really just like cuckoo. But she did an interview with the Daily Mail. I only watched some of it that they highlighted, but she's saying some stuff that kind of makes her claims non-dismissive. You know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I didn't know Jay-Z was affiliated with someone who's the head of like a witch coven. They're actually, the woman who is actually the head of it, I don't remember her name, but she's actually in a portrait that they actually stood in front of in a couple of their vacation pictures. So I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I have my mom and my aunt sending me, you know, messages and videos. Like, you know how your parents send you those like random like articles about like certain stuff. My mom sent me an article about Beyonce being part of the Illuminati. I'm like, nah, come on. But then my uncle, who's in the same family group chat I'm in, basically showed me the article too. I was like, come on, that's been crazy theory for years. Now this drummer comes forward, and I'm just like, look, this is too convincing of evidence. I don't know. Do I believe her? No. Do I think she has valid claims? I don't know. Do I think she has some mental stuff? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Do I think that, you know, it could go to trial? I don't know. Do I think that it's crazy? You know, no, I don't know. I mean, honestly, we've heard so many rumors for years that Beyonce's in the Illuminati, and considering all the stuff that we've seen, it won't be surprising if it's some stuff. Unless there's like a video or something that I don't know at this point. Okay, I just got my heavy stuff out of the way. Now let's go to the other stuff in the news. Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay. Oh my god. I knew when I saw Lindsay Lohan trending Saturday morning, I was like, dear God, what'd she do now? So apparently, she was in Moscow. She saw a family sleeping on the street, a husband and wife and their 2 kids. She tried to help them. She was in some accent. You know how she always got an accent. I don't know what it is. But basically, she fought upon herself to go help these people and went straight to assuming that they were being trafficked because they did not want to go with her. She basically follows them, and when she goes to grab the girl, the mom punches her in the face and she immediately starts crying. Mind you, this is all happening while she's live streaming on Instagram. It got deleted, but not before people did screenshots. Bruh. First off, I don't know why she felt the need to just assume that people are being trafficked. Like, honestly, it's not just in every international country. It's global. Even in your backyard. Atlanta is one of the most highly trafficked cities in the country. And, honestly, there are people who do operations to rescue people from human trafficking. So, I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know if she was all in herself thinking, oh, I'm Lindsay Lohan, I can do some good. Dude, you have no security with you. You're in a whole other country. I'm not telling what these people would have done. And I honestly don't blame the mom because, one, there's a language barrier completely. Two, when someone puts hands on your child, your instinct is to defend them. You are mama bear. You're not going near my kid. It's basically that. So, I won't be surprised if we get another press release, Iowa's press release from Lindsay Lohan on Monday. Did you know she's going to be dragged tomorrow by all talk shows? Alright, let's get to Jacquees. I saw Jacquees and LMA trending on Wednesday. I was like, what is going on? Apparently he did a cover remix to LMA's song Trip, which was actually kind of good. I listened to both of them separately, and I listened to like the mashup someone did. It was pretty good. But the problem is that it was an unauthorized cover / remix because he was monetizing it and he didn't get permission from the label, LMA's label, to go ahead with it. And it got taken down off of YouTube and Spotify and I think iTunes too. So here's my thing. LMA should not be blamed for this, okay? DJ Mustard even came out and said that this was stealing. It was copywriting. Basically that. It's a business. I mean, people do covers on YouTube, but you have to be careful with it. You gotta like change the beats and like change the voice, change your voice tone, octave, even change the lyrics at some point. So I'm just like, this is why I don't ever do covers and post them, because basically, there always ties into like copywriting and all these other rules. It's very hard to like get stuff done. That's why most of the times you see covers, they change the lyrics, they kind of heighten up the like bass tones of like the background of the song, the instrumental. So, I'm still a fan of Jacquees and LMA. Hopefully they'll get together and do a collab in the future once this whole thing dies down. So yeah. More music news. Little Mix is finally coming out of their little year-long Euro tour and dropping a song with Nicki Minaj. Apparently the 5th album is supposed to come out like early 2019. Listen, being a Little Mix fan, it's honestly, you're just that ex you're just that girl that's waiting for her ex to come back from like that long, soul-searching trip to just figure out themselves, and just they come back with just so much love for you. That's how it is, basically waiting for Little Mix to drop new music, okay? I don't know what's going on with their management, but seriously, they need to leave the label and probably go to like, I want to say Fifth Harmony's label. I would say One Republic Records, because they take over the pop division, and I think they'll be really happy there. Either that or like the pop division of RCA. They're handling Zayn Malik. They're doing really good with him. Zayn, I don't know. Zayn, may not be doing great in the supporting part, but hey, they're doing good things. Hopefully Little Mix and Nicki Minaj's new track does great. It's supposed to drop next Friday? Yeah, next Friday, October 12th. Almost said September. I can't believe October's tomorrow. Also, Lauren Haregi is teasing dropping her solo album this month. Finally. I mean, honestly, I've been waiting on the girls to post new music. And, I was expecting them to drop stuff in the fall, so I guess what we're getting. So, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow, and like 2 of the castmates are teasing a Pitch Perfect 4. I don't know why. 1 and 2 was fine. We did not need 3. Don't know why y'all teasing the 4th. We really don't need it. I mean, you can tell by the box office, like, hey, we did not need a Pitch Perfect 3. We don't need a 4. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a 4. And the last thing I want to get on is the Falcons. Y'all already know I'm already salty. You seen my stories. So the Falcons played the Ravens today, Baltimore Ravens, and we lost 37-36. Tell me how every time, every season, I think y'all are gonna change, but you do the same crap every week. You see, at this point, being a Falcons fan, it's so hard being a Falcons fan. Like, being a Falcons fan is like taking back that ex after time after time after a breakup, thinking they're gonna do better. They start doing better to you, but then pull the same crap on you every week, and you somehow stick with them because you think that y'all are made for each other. Okay, this is what my relationship is like, supporting the Falcons every damn week during the football season. At this point, I'm just like, should I be rooting for you for going to the Super Bowl? Like, honestly, because I'm doing the Frito-Lay's thing, where like you actually call in and you type a little code online, and you basically get a random team, and if you win or lose, you win the prize for that week, and you also get like an entry into like the grand prize. One of them is like Super Bowl tickets, and they're having it in Atlanta this year, so I'm really kind of like, hey, maybe I can finesse my way to getting these tickets. But I'm like, are y'all even gonna make it at this point? I'm just like, why do I want to put myself through this? Like, I'm gonna put it on defense. I'm just like, why? I'm just like, honestly, here's the thing. With the Falcons, they do really good the first half of the game. Second half, they get cocky and basically slack off. They did not learn from Super Bowl 51. I keep saying this every time. It's been over a year since Super Bowl 51. But we are still salty over it because our state does not have any trophies. The only trophy we have is from 1995 World Series from the Atlanta Braves. Everything else, nothing. We even tried to claim the college trophies, but we lost to Alabama this year, so, I'm just pissed, man. It's really hard being a Falcons fan. I'm telling you, if I win the Frito-Lay's Super Bowl tickets, and we're not the Super Bowl, I'm honestly trading it in for the $8,900 equivalent, trade-in. Because I get to choose either the tickets, plus the trip, and, like, transportation, all that, all those finances, or I can just take the cash value of, like, $8,900. I'll take the $8,900 and put that towards my summer semester. That's it. Anyway, that's my daily tea for, like, the whole week. Just, I just want to get this out because I've been pushing it off. And, I just want to get this out and just put it out every day. It's really hard to, like, eat and talk at the same time, guys. So, subscribe to the channel if you want more content from me. Also, I have the link to my style channel down below. I'll be posting a video probably, like, tonight. And, I'll probably be, like, managing it. The lifestyle channel, I'll probably do that on the weekends. And then this channel, I'll probably do, like, maybe Thursday. Thursday uploads probably. Tuesday, Thursday uploads for, like, this channel because it's mainly my free days. And then weekend uploads for the style channel. The style channel is going to have, like, a video up of, like, my styles for, like, not Coachella, Music Midtown. It's going to have my Music Midtown outfits and, like, what I basically wore. I got a couple requests on that on Instagram, so I figured why not. Anyway, your girl is out. My love. And have a great week.